So the excessive 21 books came in the mail because in Japan a lot of bookstores send you like books if you go over a specific amount, which I did, of course. These are all Japanese books, by the way. And they're all wrapped. So let's go and open these branded books. I also need to like put these in my book system because I lose track of which books I own. 間違えて入らないで住所 And then Shibuya. I don't know how to read this. It's about Shibuya. Urayama no Kaidan. It's like a scary. It's like a. I don't know how to explain it. Police. 警察怪談 Police. And then the normal kid. Yeah, this seemed interesting. And then, oh yeah, I saw this at a bookstore, like a different bookstore that I bought these books from. And then this one is Silent Hill. I wanted the novelized version because I do not play games. I can't open this, so I'll just do it later. But Silent Hill F. And then this is a kind of book that I very rarely read, but like an essay, like a relationship love essay. Okay. Pile 2. You call these like medium-sized books. Tankobon in Japanese. They're like hardcover books in like the English book community. Yeah. Oh wait, no. I grabbed the wrong file. Wait, let me do these later. Okay, this one. So one of them is a book that was written in French, I think. Then it was translated into Japanese. I wanted the English version, but they didn't have it yet, so. Okay. So, bodies that start to talk, I guess. I feel like books, so. And then no major marks or dirtiness. It's about flea market apps, I think. And then I don't know how to say this. I'll just leave it for later me to suffer. This is hardcover, by the way. And then tea time. Which also looks very interesting. The third pile of books. Oh yeah, this one I saw on Twitter. Basically all my book info comes from Twitter. Not Book Talk, because Japanese people do not have a Book Talk. Maybe I should start one. Okay. This one, I hope, scary stuff come into sight. Let's put all translations here, because I don't know how to explain this. And then, liars have the same face. Statements from the teacher. So like the teacher wants to say something final. Creepy things that happen in real estate. Like articles and essays about Yoshi's picture. Yoshi, Miss Yoshi, or Mr. Yoshi. This school, no one at this school stops smiling. Why aren't you laughing? No, this is what it says. Why you're not allowed to talk about ashikajiru. I don't know what ashikajiru is. Okay, third pile finished. So, final pile. So the final pile is the bunkobon. So this was the, what was it? Tankobon. And then this is the bunkobon. So this one is technically cheaper than this one because this one comes like before. So some people wait for this one to come out, and basically they all have very, this one was a different size, but they all have very similar like labels compared to like these ones, where they're all just very random. And I cannot grab any of this. See? Okay, maybe the books are picked out or something. But anyway, Timus's Uncertain Court. I don't know why I chose this, it just seemed interesting. This is one of my favorite authors, Ashizo Yo. I really like her books and I recommend them to anyone who can speak Japanese, I guess. I saw this at a different bookstore, 5A73. Do you know how to read these words, and do you know how the ending will be? Is basically what it says here. And then crimes committed until you're 14. Committed, yeah, by the age 14. Human, I don't like butterflies. Human like, I don't know, I just don't like butterflies. But this was a really popular one. And this is like spaces between your crimes. Why am I reading crime novels all the time? This is also the Ashizo Yo person that I really like. Yeah, I don't know about this one. Just type, but like leave the title up here. I have a lot of stuff to edit today. And then thank you for dying, the person I love. This is about an idol. Yeah. Okay. And then last but not least is this one. Someone's wallet. And if you take this part off, it looks like a wallet. This used to be a game and it is novelized now. And I don't do games, so I watched someone doing the game. It was really interesting. So you actually get sent like a actual wallet, and there's a bunch of things inside. There's like receipts and credit cards and I guess personalized, I don't know, your social security number stuff inside. And so basically you get to like explore all these and find the story and find the mystery of who was actually holding that wallet. A very popular gaming company. It's like the company is called the Daiyon Kyokai. They have a bunch of these. So they have people's calendars, someone else's diary. They have this one, and yeah, it's a very interesting experience you can live. So this is all the books, the 21 book I bought, and I need to put them into my system. So let's talk about that. So the reason why I don't buy Japanese books is because they don't do sales. So Japanese books aren't allowed to do sales, but there's this one publisher that does have like book, how do you say it, like book cards. There's this thing called Toshokado where they give you, or like, you know, you don't want to give cash to your kids. So basically they give out these book cards where you're only able to use it in bookstores. So it's like Barnes & Noble card, like a prepaid Barnes & Noble card. Or what What else is there? Waterstones? I forgot the name. I don't know, but they have those. And basically one book publisher called Kadokawa is giving out half back in those book cards, so yeah. But I'm going to first put all of these in here because I'm going to forget. I might be logged in because I use my phone. Oh yeah, I am. I usually use my phone. Okay, it's really easy. There are some that you can put on your Japanese books as well. But yeah. Buying books is fun. Everyone should read more. And I'm broke now. I'm in debt. I'm in debt for buying all these books. That will probably take me a lot of days to read. But I get to suffer because books are fun. You know, like some of these books I have never bought if they didn't have the campaign, because there are just like some books that you want to buy. You're not financially stable enough to buy that book for yourself. So, but I'm glad they had this campaign. Now I can buy all the books I want without. Okay, maybe I did go broke, just like half broke. I just go half broke. I don't go completely broke, which is a good thing. What should I talk about? I'm going to start a book talk. No, there is a guy who does kind of like book talk. Not exactly book talk, but yeah. I was reading this article. Okay, stay on time. I was reading an article. My phone doesn't like me today. And my iPad. I was reading an article that said that university students in Japan use less than 10,000 yen monthly, so like 100, maybe like $90, or $90, or maybe like 60 pounds yearly on reading. Yearly, like every single year. Because a lot of university students prefer to like rather, I don't know, do their part-time jobs or study in Japan rather than going to go read in a library. Hence, a lot of like students use libraries for doing their homework rather than reading or that kind of stuff. It's interesting. Yeah, it's just a little sad. But I still enjoy reading. Oh no. Okay, I'll do that later.